of the culture, this is more than just a phase. Feeling like tsunami, see my walls lit with the waves.
It's your boy Tsunami Timo.
Tsunami Timo.
What's poppin' YouTube? It's your boy Tsunami Timo, and I'm finally back, man. I know it's been a while. I don't even know how many weeks it's been. Maybe 3, maybe 4. But I'm back now for good, so you ain't gotta worry about me moving no more. Period. Okay, so I'm finally moved in. Well, not really, but it was getting too long. To the point where I almost didn't drop a video today. So if you want to see, there's absolutely nothing in my basement. I went from 2 bathrooms, now I got 4. So this is welcome to my official brushing bathroom. I haven't even hung my brushes up, they upstairs. But basically I want to come back to you guys this week to encourage you guys, motivate you, and let you know these tips will take you over the top. So make sure you stay tuned, pay attention, okay? Because I've seen a lot of straight hair wavers. They've been asking me tips, because if you've seen my hair texture in the past, you probably think like, wow, why does he have so many waves? Especially if you're a straight hair waver, you're gonna ask that. If you're a coarse hair waver, of course, you're not gonna think I have a lot of waves. But if you're a straight hair waver, you may say, oh, why do you have so many waves? Why do I have so little waves? Well, I'm gonna explain that to you in this video right here. So let's get right into it. So basically, the comb that I always tell you guys to use, this comb right here, tool structure comb. And you want to always, every brush session, you want to comb out your hair. Comb out, meaning combing with the grain, not against the grain at first, okay? You can comb against the grain, but that's gonna be at a later stage. You're not just gonna be a beginner and automatically comb against the grain. So when you comb with the grain, you want to make sure you start from the crown, which is back here on my side, that's the right. And then I comb everything from the crown, right? So boom. And this move really fucked my waves up, so shit, I'm pretty sure a lot of people caught up with me in the 4 weeks I was gone, but that's alright. I'm gonna bounce back. It's all good. I'm here now. When I got here, my waves was destroyed, so I actually need to find a new barber, because I went to a random barber shop in Cleveland, and I went into the cutout and I looked up the barber, but he was busy, so I ended up having to go with the owner, and he was fucking terrible. So I'm gonna need to find me a new barber, somebody that's good. I don't really care how far I have to drive, but I need me a new barber. Anyways, I told him to cut it because at that point, my waves were looking like ass. So I was like, fuck it, let me cut it down some and get a regular haircut. Just so my hair don't look a hot mess on Thanksgiving especially. Because we was gonna be around people, I wanted to not wear my do-rag at the dinner table, so I just cut it. But basically the point of that being is I'm not wolfing right now. I probably should be within the next week, but I got it cut to a 3 with the grain. Now the reason I'm telling you that is because that's important, okay? Especially if you're a straight hair waver. The purpose of getting cuts is not to lose progress, it's to gain progress over time, okay? So let's say you finish the wolf, let's say you wolf for 8 to 10 weeks, right? So you're gonna go to the barber shop, and I don't know what your hair texture is, but I like to get a 3 with the grain, so that's what I did, okay? But it's gonna take multiple wools to get your pattern to look like mine or get more waves. What you do is you get the cut, and you cut the bulk off. You're not gonna cut all your waves off at all, right? You're just cutting the bulk off. The waves are set. Now, the parts you have to watch out for, especially as a straight hair waver, because it takes longer for us to get our curl pattern or waves in, especially on the crown and on the sides. So tell your barber to go a little higher on the sides, back, and the crown, right? Top is easy, so top you can go down to a 3. But a 3.5, I would recommend on the crown and your weak spots, okay? And the following week is gonna be the week where you're gonna do the most brushing, okay? Because it's right after the cut. So you did 1 hour before, you're gonna do 2 hours this time around for the next week. And you just double whatever you're doing. So you're doing the washing style half an hour, you're gonna do it 45 minutes. I wouldn't say an hour because that would be double, but that's a little bit excessive. But anyways, what you're doing when you're cutting with the grain, you're not cutting all your progress out. You're just cutting the bulk, like I said, on top. So the waves that you already established on your head, they dead. So then the next wolf, believe it or not, that's how I did it, you're gonna gain waves on top of the waves that you already have. So then that's how my pattern turned out the way that it has. Okay, so if you have 2 or 3 waves and you look at me and like, how is his hair texture the same as mine? But I only have 2 waves or 3 waves, and he has like 4 or 5, okay? That's because I did multiple wolves over time. And the more wolves you do, the better your waves will come, the better they will develop, and the more waves you're gonna eventually have. Facts, okay? So, what I'm using, brand new brush, okay? So, this here is a Torino Pro, and they got the ombre. I don't know if y'all know what ombre is. My wife be getting her nails done. Well, if you have a lady or a significant other in your life, you would know. You send them to the nail salon, they be getting ombre. Guess that's what it looks like, right? The paint job on here. And Brush King went ahead and they actually applied the style that women get on their nails, and they put the paint job on the brush. This is actually a medium, and I just picked this up not a week ago. About a week ago. Because my daughter decided to prank me. I didn't even know this. She said she did this months ago. But it was my favorite Torino Pros. And we all know Torino Pro not cheap. Yeah, I think it was the red one with the wood grain. You might have seen it in previous videos. But anyways, she said, Daddy, I tried to prank you. I said, what? Because I looked at the brush and it was bristles cut off on the corner. I was like, what the fuck happened here? I immediately knew it was her. So I went out and said, what? You cut my brush? She was like, yeah, I tried to prank you.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
What kind of prank is this? So anyways, I had to get this to replace that one. And I gave that one away because shit, it was cut on the side, so I wanted one that wasn't cut, basically. So keep that in mind. That's why I got this brush. But it's a dope brush. It's a medium, and it's curved, and has a little corner right here. You can get this, I believe, as part of the Christmas Overkill, and you can only get this on BrushKing.com. You cannot get this on Amazon as of yet. And it only took about 3 days to get to me. Now, let's move on to the next step. Cause I know I'm holding you up with all these stories. It's just I ain't been seeing y'all in so long. Shit, I have a lot to discuss. Anyways, so we're working on the crown. That's why I recommend when I said leave the crown a little longer, because it's gonna take longer for your waves to develop around your crown and possibly your size. Because I hear a lot of people say, how do you get waves in your size? The same way you get waves everywhere, you just brush. It may take longer for certain parts of your hair to develop than others, but it's the same process. That's why I recommend you leave them longer on certain portions of your head. Now, that being said, if you have any questions besides that, make sure you drop a comment and let me know what you need to know, okay? Because it's almost self-explanatory, but if you want to hear it from me, just let me know in the comment section. I'm willing to do a video on whatever you have questions on, so let me know. Basically, wolfing is very important. Getting your cuts, washing your hair, keeping it clean, and make sure you follow the steps. If you're gonna wash your hair and you do the washing style, make sure you follow my washing style method. That way you don't lose progress. And if you skip portions of the video, let's say the end, and you're not listening where I say you have to let your hair dry for 6 hours, you may lose progress because you have to wait 6 hours to let it dry completely so your waves can form back up after being wet. Now, another thing I would recommend, so a lot of us straight hair weavers, we have to wool for longer in order to see our waves come established. So anyways, when you wait in that period, you might wake up and your hair might have shifted under the do-rag, correct? So water is like our worst enemy. I already told you guys that a while back. But if you say grow it so long that your hair is starting to stand up and no brush will lay it down, grab a water bottle, regular water bottle, squirt water onto that area, and then it will lay it down, okay? So you might have to do that a couple times, depending on how long you have the do-rag on, or if you were sleeping without it. But water will lay you down. You just have to wait the appropriate amount of time for it to bounce back. But if you need to lay something down and you cannot do so, water will do the trick. Now, don't laugh at me. I'm kind of embarrassed. I'm gonna show you guys what happened, what this move did to my waves, and what that cut did, man. I thought that man cut it to 2. It's like, bro, what you cut it to? This shit don't look like no 3. But anyways, here we go. But even with that hiccup, and with the time I missed brushing, sweating, working my ass off, when I've been doing some of that shit, I had to get a new mattress, put a king size bed frame together, put up 2 fans, put up 12 blinds, put the couch back together, hook up 5 TVs, organize all the furniture because the movers was ass. They fucking threw our shit all over the place, so now I have to find where everything is. Lost my rollie. I have no idea where that's at. Kind of fucked up, but shit, I'll find it eventually. I might have to give me a new one. What else? Shit, car done fucked up. I got to take that bitch to the shop. Movers broke the washing machine. I had to take my ass to the damn laundry mat and shit until they come to fix it, which is Wednesday. So shit, you know, it's been hard, but ain't no excuses, bro. I'm back on my shit, brushing day in, day out. I'm gonna be straight. Even though I lost some progress, well, maybe a little bit, and even though I've been slacking because I've been super busy, it's all good. I'll be back soon, okay? Just stick with me, and I'll keep you safe.
Stick with me, and I'll keep you safe.
That being said, I appreciate everybody that came through, check me out this week, because I know, been absent, bro, and I'm pissed because I lost, like I literally took a few weeks off, and I lost followers on fucking Instagram. I've been gaining subscribers on YouTube, which is amazing, but even though I haven't dropped a video, I'm losing on Instagram, like what the fuck, but it's all good. So I did a giveaway at 17K. I'm back down to 16.9, but hey, fuck it, it's all good. We'll get back to 17 shortly. But with that being said, if you're new to this channel, please make sure to subscribe. Hit the bell next to the subscribe button, and make sure you drop a comment and a like if you want to. You don't have to, but I appreciate it. And then if you have any questions, personal questions, and you cannot find the answer or the solution to your problem in my videos, I have tons of videos. If you can't find it there, go ahead. You can hit me up on Instagram, Tsunami Timo, and Ocean Views Beauty. new flavors. Now, if you have not shopped with Ocean Views Beauty before, make sure after this video you check them out. They have new flavors, Christmas flavors, Grinch, all types of stuff. They have a new app. I'm gonna leave the link to the app down below as well, so you can download that, make the shopping experience a lot easier. And that's about it for this week. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Appreciate everybody for coming back. I know it's been a while, but I'm back now. So it's your boy Tsunami Timo. Appreciate all y'all, and I'm out.